Good day, stoners. Let's bake up. Let's light this up and get started with our sesh. So we could start with the calendar, yeah, like usual. And I gotta roll up because this little baby joint is not gonna make it to the end of the sesh. Here, throw this up. So welcome. Let's see. July 6th is today, Thursday. Awesome. Weed is never lost, only redistributed. It says in 2008, a Japanese customs official was tasked with planting a large amount of marijuana in a luggage of an unsuspecting traveler as an exercise for the Narita International Airport drug sniffing dogs. The official lost track of the luggage, however, the drug sniffing dogs were unable to locate it. The airport asked any passengers who might have discovered the drugs in their luggage to return them to the police, but they were never recovered. The estimated value of the wayward pot was $10,000. Wow. Well, wowie cakes. That's what I'm going to say. That's all I can say about that. Free weed be getting around. And some people turn it in, and yeah. Ooh, can I get some of that love? Well, let's see. Let's do some cannabis history first. If you don't know anything about your cannabis history, you are in the right place today because I'm going to update you. Backdate you? I'm going to backdate you. It says here, I got this from Vegas Cannabis Magazine, April 2016, issue 19. So I really went to dig deep for this. And it's not as long as I would have expected it to be. So hold on, horses. We're going to talk about that and hemp for beauty and health. We always talk about cannabis. We don't really talk about hemp much. We talk about everything cannabis. Let's do a little hemp chat too, but not right now. We're going to do cannabis first. So this is by Dr. Keith Farm D. RPH. Yeah. And I'm gonna roll up another joint, a whole joint. I got Tangerine Dream in my life today. What? All right, it says cannabis has been used for millennia around the world. Asia. Let me get the right going on. As a spiritual aid to treat ailments and for relaxation. Well, of course, we know that, but everybody else don't know that. Right. From its origins in Central Asia, approximately 12,000 years ago, it was used to make clothing, rope, and pottery, and paper. Right. For all of you old heads, you should know these things, but everybody don't know that. Ancient Chinese texts from 2700 BC record the first documented use of cannabis as medicine. Emperor Shan Nung, considered the father of Chinese medicine, reported success in the use of tea made from cannabis leaves to treat rheumatism and gout, in which painful crystals of uric acid are deposited in the toes and feet, resulting in sharp pain and discomfort. Very heartbreaking. If you have that, yeah. The first comprehensive reference to the use of cannabis as medication is from approximately 1500 BC, when it was added to the Chinese pharmacopoeia, a listing of medications and their uses. Cannabis was also later used around 200 AD by the Chinese as an anesthetic mixed with wine. Wow. For surgeries. And also to treat infectious diseases such as malaria. Yeah, man, we're finna get drunk before we get a surgery? Not. Ancient Chinese records document the use of nearly all the cannabis plant, the roots for medicine, the leaves and flowers for medicine, and psychoactive effects, the stem for rope, paper, and clothing, and the seeds for oil and food. Okay. Cannabis was brought by Chinese farmers and nomads to other countries throughout Asia, including... Oh no, stop, no. Electronic papers, I swear. No. Where was I? Now I gotta find the page that I was on again. Oh, here we go, right here. Right here, good. It didn't take too long this time. Alright, now I gotta get back to my spot. So it says, cannabis was brought by Chinese farmers and nomads to other countries throughout Asia, including Korea. Who don't even fuck with weed now? They hate weed. Who used the plant for similar uses as the Chinese. India incorporated cannabis into all aspects of Indian life. Indians use cannabis leaves and flowers, but also created products with cannabis. Bhang, a mixture of cannabis, or bang, B-H-A-N-G, spices, and milk, was used much like we use alcohol to celebrate, relax, and unwind, and to encourage social interaction. That's what alcohol is for, to encourage social interaction. Well, I thought it was just to relax and unwind. Not to make you talk. I didn't know that. Didn't know that. That's news to me. But bang was also used as an anesthetic to treat leprosy, to enhance sexual intercourse, and to communicate with the gods. Indians also made two other preparations: ganja, made with the upper leaves and flowers of the cannabis plants, and charas, made from the flowers of the cannabis plant at their peak. Charas contain a lot of resin and is similar in strength to hashish. Both were smoked in pipes and would be used as medicine in social situations and religious rituals. Cannabis was brought out of Asia and spread into the African and European continents. Boy, we just was everywhere. Everybody got a different version of this history, I've noticed. A lot of people have history saying that it's coming from China. It started in China as far as they can remember and stuff, but this is his version, so I'm good with this today. Because a lot of wheat, it seems like it is coming from everywhere, and now it seems like it comes from China, and then there's places in Africa and Europe. So let's just keep going. Scrolls unearthed in Egypt, show cannabis use dating back as far as 2000 BC. Cannabis use was used to treat glaucoma, pain, and inflammation, and was even made into an enema to treat constipation. Around 200 to 500 BC, ancient Greeks recorded the use of cannabis in a vapor bath for breathing disorders, inflammation, and swelling, and for relaxation. And cannabis was believed to have been brought to Germany by Indo-European nomads over 2,800 years ago. Irish physician William O'Shaughnessy is credited with introducing medical cannabis to much of the Western world in the 1830s. Hemp had been widely cultivated throughout Europe and North America, but it was not until Dr. O'Shaughnessy returned from time spent in India that cannabis became widely used as medicine. He first experimented on animals and then showed people that cannabis could effectively treat muscle spasms and nausea. Queen Victoria's physician even prescribed a tincture of cannabis to be taken orally to treat her menstrual cramps. O'Shaughnessy's work inspired physicians in the U.S. to begin research on medical cannabis. In 1850, cannabis was added to the U.S. pharmacopoeia listing of medications and their uses. Many pharmaceutical companies began producing patented medications containing cannabis. Bromida contained cannabis, and chlorohydrate, and was used as a sedative. Boy, oh boy. The kata was one of many cannabis tinctures developed to treat corns. Another product contained zinc, phosphide, cannabis, styrosine, strychnine. That is. I never seen that in words before, in letters. Strychnine and sodium arsenate, derived from arsenic, and was used to treat pain, sciatica, and muscle spasms. Perhaps the most interesting of these patented cannabis medications from the 1800s was Dr. McAllister's cough mixture made up of cannabis, chloroform, and alcohol. Boy. It was given to both children and adults, even as young as 1, and its label states that the medicine is best taken at bedtime hours. You know what? I was looking at a video about this the other day, how they was doing this. It's this video it was the History Channel on YouTube, and it was about the history of drugs, and they were talking about how this was going down. They had kids hooked on morphine, babies hooked on morphine, hooked on heroin, hooked on cocaine. It was like, whoa. Of course, weed was in this stuff, but if you believe the hype about the other drugs, flip floppity flop floops. This might be how motherfucking homeless people start out. The wound, or after the wound, somewhere around there. That's a long time to be living like that. I'm trying to find my spot. It's fucking crazy what people before you would do to you. You ain't even here yet, and they trying to do some terrible shit to you. All right, here we go. It's horrible sometimes. Pharmaceutical companies continue to patent and manufacture cannabis-containing medications well into the 1900s, even as lawmakers moved to regulate cannabis as well as other medications. So we was going to get regulation a long time ago. But we had to hit a dent in the road. Hole in the road? Something like that. Cannabis grown for the pharmaceutical industry in the United States. Let me see. Let me find my place. Peaked at 60,000 pounds in 1918. Park Davis, now a part of Pfizer, yeah, I think it was Pfizer, had as many as 27 cannabis-containing medications on the market. Eli Lilly, maker of insulin, cancer drugs, and other drugs, had 23 cannabis-containing medications on the market. So, like, I don't know. I'm not even going to go there. I'm going to just wait. These two companies even combined to develop a strain of cannabis called Cannabis Americana, a domesticated indica. See, I didn't hear all of this. This is some new shit to me. Like I said, everybody got their own version of CANNA-HISTOry. And it's like, you never really know who got it right, but it's interesting to know what they believe happened and how. So it's interesting. It's all interesting. Squibb, now part of Bristol Myers Squibb, who manufactures vaccine and other drugs, had a product called Chlorodyne, which contained morphine and cannabis. And Grimaud and Company, no longer in existence, even marketed cannabis cigarettes to treat asthma. Whoa! News. This is news, but cannabis cigarettes for asthma. That sounds so backward. But it's not. It's really not. However, starting in 1950, lawmakers began to enact increasingly more strict regulations of cannabis until it was eventually outlawed in 1937. Haters. Don't you just love them? They always got a place in the world, though. Cannabis was removed from the United States pharmacopoeia shortly thereafter in 1942. 42, okay. Removing any prescription of legitimacy for medical cannabis. And that's when everybody started getting sick. Like, really sick. And then they got sicker 40 years later for other reasons. Like, man, it's just hard to be alive when people trying to kill you all the time. It's hard to live when they removing the health from everything that keeps you alive. It's like they try to kill you before you even born. They don't even fucking know you, but they know who you gonna be based on what's been going on today and in the past. If you do your history, you can pretty much predict the future. Legal restrictions and prohibition of cannabis, as well as the negative perception of cannabis, did not stop either Use or research on medical cannabis. In the 1960s, separate groups of researchers in the Czech Republic and Argentina discovered the antibiotic properties of cannabis. In 1964, THC was first discovered and synthesized, leading to the development of Marinol, a synthetic form of THC used for appetite stimulation in the 1980s. In 1968, the University of Mississippi was designated. Yep, I heard about this. Like, stuff was still going on, but it's not going on as fast as it's going on because we got the internet and stuff. So now it's like we really moving. And also in 68, the University of Mississippi was designated as the official cannabis grower for the federal government. So nobody knew this. This was going on all our lives, and we probably didn't even know it. Meanwhile, hippies in the United States were increasingly using cannabis to alter their perception of the world, smoking it as marijuana and hashish, and infusing it into teas and brownies. So that too, right? Between that and that, federal government pumping us with drugs to lock us up, to take the money, to pump us with more drugs, and to start wars. It's crazy to me. So between that and the hippies, actually, that do get the drugs before they get seized, keeping it alive, it's like we ain't ever go nowhere ever. It's just been demonized. It's just been demonized. It's been there though. It's been underground. And yeah, obviously. Meanwhile, hippies in the Meanwhile, hippies in the United States are increasingly using cannabis to alter their perception of the world, smoking it as marijuana and hashish and infusing it into teas and brownies. Soldiers were introduced to cannabis while at war in Vietnam. Upon returning from the war, they sought to continue treatment with cannabis for PTSD and muscle spasms incurred there. The modern medical cannabis movement in the United States began with the passing of California Proposition 215 in 1996. Authorizing the use of medical cannabis. Initially only providing for patients to grow their own cannabis, provisions were developed for cannabis dispensaries throughout the state. By the end of 2000, 7 more states, including Nevada, voted to approve medical cannabis. Currently, 23 states, the District of Columbia, Guam, and Puerto Rico all have some type of medical cannabis program in place. These dispensaries, as well as an increase of cannabis for recreational use, have led to the increase of both variety of cannabis products available, as well as an increase in the potency of medical cannabis. According to an analysis done by the University of Mississippi, THC potency in samples obtained from police seizures has increased from 4% in 1995 to 12% in 2014. THC/CBD ratios in these samples have gone from 14:1 to 80:1. Many cannabis strains recently tested for dispensaries have THC concentrations of 25% or more. Medicated edibles have gone from just brownies to full lines of cannabis-infused candies, beverages, including alcoholic beverages, canna oils, and canna butter, even canna full meals cooked with canna butter. Fucking hell, yeah. This shit is cracking. It's really nice these days. What we got going on? Let me see. Cannabis can be inhaled with an inhaler device, vaporizer, or vaporizer pen, in addition to the traditional pipe joint or bong. And cannabis has been infused into products such as lotions, ointments, skin patches, even lubricants, in addition to the traditional oils, salts, and tinctures, which we are talking about next. Because I want to know about this stuff, right? While cannabis products and potency as well as cannabis perception have changed over time, cannabis remains as a medication with the potential to treat or alleviate several types of ailments. Along with its non-psychoactive partner hemp, it has medical, nutritional, and industrial applications throughout the world. Dr. Kid Farm D, RPH, is co-owner of Medigrow, a Nevada grow school established in 2008. And he's also been licensed practicing pharmacist in Las Vegas since 2004. Cool. Yeah. So with that being said, let's do hemp for beauty and health products. Like, we get all these products and want to try them, but it's like how and which ones and what do they do? And again, asking the bud tenders can be a headache sometimes because they don't be knowing what the fuck they're talking about sometimes. And I don't have time for that. I don't have the patience for that. And then it would take so much longer, I would think, between that and reading this article. I think I'll be better off just reading this article and trying it out myself. Because asking them about shit, they don't be knowing half of the shit they should know. But this is all the start of a beginning beautiful relationship. So we got to be patient. They're not going to know everything yet. Somehow, someway, we're going to get this worked out. We're going to figure out who needs to be back there behind that counter and who needs to be on the other side of it, like us. If I can find the article. Oh, wait a minute. It was in Culture magazine, actually, for Colorado. It's not in Vegas Cannabis magazine this time. So that's what was keeping me up. So the last one was from Vegas Cannabis magazine. I'll post that if I can to the sites. But glad I found this. We gotta stay fucking Colorado. This one says a better life with hemp. Hemp is one of the most nutritious and renewable plants on the planet and is often overlooked. Here are some great ways to easily add hemp into your life. Yeah, by Evan Shine. Hemp is one of the most versatile plants on the planet, and in addition to being a perfect protein, hemp can be used as a great renewable and strong source of any paper products, environmentally friendly plastic substitutes, and a clean burning fuel source. If you don't have access to hemp products or food, or you aren't quite sure how to infuse your life with hemp, we're here to help. In honor of Hemp History Week this month, June 5th through the 11th. Okay, well, that was last month. We still got June articles out with the June magazines. They don't have any July magazines out yet. I've been looking everywhere. We have put together a list of different ways you can utilize the many nutrients and benefits that hemp offers for your diet and lifestyle. Right. Let's do it. Food. We all want to be healthier, have longer lives, and get the nutrition our body needs and deserves, right? Right, but no, not everybody. But figuring out exactly how to do that can be expensive and difficult. Relying on other people's products and the availability of said products can be costly and hard to find, leaving us disappointed and undernourished depending on where you live. You could have great access to hemp products and foods. And if you have that access, there's no reason why your whole life shouldn't be infused with hemp in many different ways. Yes. Fairy Godmother Amazon got you hooked up. Let's start with hemp seeds. The seeds from hemp plants are versatile and tasty delights. Hemp seeds are rich in protein, polyunsaturated fatty acids, omega-6, omega-3, and insoluble fiber. There are a good source of tocopherols in it, vitamin E antioxidants. Okay. They're also packed with minerals such as potassium, magnesium, iron, zinc, calcium, and phosphorus, plus microelements like strontium, thorium, and chromium. Both the complete protein and the oils contained in hemp seeds, rich in lanolin and linolenic acids, are in ideal ratios for optimum human nutrition. You can eat them raw, whole, roasted like nuts, or you can use them to make other things. You can use blended hemp seeds to make hemp cream, hemp seed cheeses, mayonnaise, pesto sauce, Alfredo sauce, non-dairy sour cream, or even a creamy and nutty butter. All right. Hemp oil. Hemp oil contains gamma-linolenic acid, which is converted to the protective hormone prostaglandin, PGE1, which helps regulate hormonal balance and support menopausal health. Hemp oil can help lower cholesterol. It can help moderate blood pressure levels, prevent psoriasis, boost immunity, and it can even prevent varicose veins. Prevention. Ooh, I love that word. Because when you in, you in. Hemp oil is a great use to you whenever you're in need of making a salad dressing or infused oils for dipping. Rosemary, garlic, chili, or shallot infused oils are easy and tasty for dipping breads or lightly sauteing vegetables in. It is not recommended for high heat though, as the high temperatures can denature the unsaturated fats of hemp oil and turn them into saturated fats. So what you're going to do is just put it on top, I guess. Mix it in something cold, maybe. Maybe that's the key. Hemp protein. This is some good shit. Hemp protein powder is a common powder sold at health food stores and can be a great addition to shakes and baked goods. You can also find hemp protein bars and hemp seed snacks available at most health food stores as well. Hemp milk. Woo woo. Organic hemp milk is also a great alternative to cow's milk. In just 1 ounce of hemp milk, you get vitamins A, B12, D, E, folic acid, magnesium, iron, 4 grams of digestible protein, potassium, zinc, riboflavin, phosphorus, 900 milligrams of omega-3, 2,800 milligrams of omega-6, all 10 essential amino acids, and 46% of your daily allowance of calcium, all with no cholesterol. Well, damn. You can use hemp milk as a milk replacement in all baking and cooking, in your tea or coffee, or even in your cereal. Hemp milk is a quick nut milk to make because, unlike almonds or cashews, hemp seeds don't need to be soaked before blended. All you need is 1 cup of hemp seeds, also called hearts or shelled hemp nuts, 3 to 4 cups filtered water, 1 tablespoon coconut oil, which is optional, 2 tablespoons of sativa or agave, 1/2 tablespoon of organic vanilla powder, and a pinch of sea salt. In a high-speed blender, all hemp seeds, add hemp seeds and water and blend on high until fully liquefied. Using a cheesecloth to milk or a milk bag, strain into a wide glass bowl and discard the hemp fibers, or keep for cheese making later. From the bag and pour the milk back into a clean blender. Woo! Or you could just buy it already made. Lifestyle. No other natural resource offers the potential of hemp. Hemp is capable of producing significant quantities of paper, textile, building materials, medicine, paint, detergent, furnish, oil, ink, and fuel. Unlike other crops, hemp can grow in most climates and on most farmlands throughout the world with moderate requirements. Look no further for the creative ways to incorporate hemp into your everyday lifestyle. Hemp clothing. Hemp clothing absorbs and releases perspiration quickly and breathes well, making it ideal for a textile and clothing. Hemp clothing absorbs dye easily, retains color well, holds up to repeated washing, never needing dry cleaning, and also is naturally antimicrobial. It is uniquely resistant to mold and mildew, and believe it or not, hemp fabric gets softer the more it is washed and worn. I heard that too. Many companies all over the world use hemp fabrics, including major brands like Patagonia, Roll Apparel, and Barney's New York. Cannabis facials, anybody? Hell yeah. I get one. Let me get one. I'll sign up. Cannabis facial. Tetrahydrocannabinol, THC, and other cannabinoids are powerful antioxidants and can aid in cell repair and cellular regeneration. In recent studies, it's been proven that non-psychoactive cannabidiol, CBD, is a more powerful antioxidant with vitamins A, C, and E. When applied topically to your skin, these antioxidants tackle fine lines and wrinkles with supreme skin conditioning power. Ooh. THC is also an anti-inflammatory agent and is heavy in omegas, which are essential for moisturizing dry skin. Consider creating a do-it-yourself hemp-infused facial. Fuck yeah, why not? All you need is 1 ripe avocado, 1/4 cup of hemp oil, 2 tablespoons of spirulina powder to kill toxins and brighten skin, several drops of patchouli oil because this essential oil fights acne and sagging skin, and a blender. Whoa. Blend until the mixture is creamy, smooth, and bright green, and with a steam cleaned face, apply it, sit for at least 15 to 20 minutes, wash it off, and voila, you're on your way to bright, clean, and blissful skin. Hemp oil cleanser. Oh my gosh. Hemp seed oil is a fantastic cleansing oil and is safe to use on sensitive or acne-prone skin. Yeah. It will not clog your pores. Pair it with jojoba oil and a little of your favorite essential oil. You've got the markings of a natural, healthy cleanser. Jojoba is an antibacterial and also reduces sebum production into our skin. So it's a great addition to any cleanser. You can also use safflower oil or even primrose oil. I know a chick named Primrose. She was crazy. Crazy rude. Facial cleansers with lathering ingredients disrupt the skin's natural oil balance, which can make dry skin drier and oily skin produce even more oil to compensate. When you use the right types of oils in the right combinations to cleanse the face, you'll be able to gently yet effectively cleanse the skin of pore clogging oils and bacteria while also maintaining moisture balance. Right? Start by massaging the oil into dry skin using circular motions, focusing especially on where pores are clogged or where you're wearing a bit more makeup than usual. My eyes is where I cake it on. Cake it on. Take about 30 minutes, 40 minutes to do just my eyes. So I'm not going to be massaging in my eyes. I don't have acne in my eyelids. Damn it. Saturate a clean washcloth with hot soap water, then wring it out and gently remove the oil and the makeup with it. For combination skin, switch to a 1:4 ratio. 1 part castor oil, 4 parts carrier oil. And for dry or sensitive skin, a 1:10 ratio seems to work best. Yeah, we need a ratio for like my shit. Hemp toothpaste, last but not least. Hemp for the teeth. Hey, why not? Why not? Why not? I heard fluoride is bad for you. Hemp toothpaste can be a really effective and excellent way to care for your teeth. It effectively calms and prevents tooth sensitivity, bleeding gums, and minor sores or cracks in the mouth. Making your own toothpaste is cost efficient, healthier than store-bought toothpaste, and just as effective. To make your own hemp toothpaste, all you need is 1/4 cup of coconut oil, 1/4 cup of hemp oil, 2 to 3 tablespoons of baking soda, 2 small packets of stevia powder to add some sweetness. Nope, skip that step. I'll pass. I'll deal with the bullshit. I ain't fucking with the stevia. I hate sugar. Sugar in the morning? Nah. I really don't even like toothpaste because all that shit. I want to get rid of it. So let's do this today. 15 to 20 drops of peppermint or cinnamon essential oils. That must be for flavor too. We skip that too. Skip that. I just need to brush my teeth. I don't need to taste candy in my mouth when I brush my teeth. I just want to clean my mouth. I don't want to do all of this. I don't need that. I don't need that. And 10 drops of mirror extract optional. Well, skip all that shit. Can I just clean my teeth? There are many other ways to utilize hemp in your lifestyle. Oh, wait a minute. It says mix it all together and keep it in a cool, dry place. Wow. There are many other ways to utilize hemp in your lifestyle. And the products available with hemp already in it are vast and varied. You can find fantastic hemp seed shampoos and conditioners, hemp lotions and creams. You can even find after tattoo care infused with hemp with brand Inc. 20/20. Well, that's very nice. It's that time though. I got shit to do. I know you do too. So I'm going to try to share this on Facebook for sure. I can share it on Facebook and Twitter, it says. And I'm going to make sure I started from the page that I read. So I can share this Facebook and Twitter and Pinterest. But I got shit to do, like I said. I know you got shit to do too. So let's get our asses to work. Thanks for rolling with me. and have a high ass, dank ass, baked ass, incredible, edible ass day.